Religion. For centuries, humankind has sought to understand and explain the meaning of life, to know the beginning and the end, the seen and the unseen, and most importantly, find the path to salvation. Religion, in one form or another, has been found in all human societies since they first appeared. What is it though? Is it our culture, our traditions, our value, or our food? The way we look, or the life that we have chosen? To search for this answer, we went to the most sacred places around us: temples, chapels, gurudwaras, mosques. Wherever we went, the zeal and love for God and religion shone without conflict.
But now, speaking from the books of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada always said that may it be any religion. Now, it may come with a different name. May it be Islam, may it be Sanatan Dharma, or may it be Christianity. Every religion is meant to revive the consciousness, original consciousness of soul. Every religion is meant to awaken that love for God. And anything under the name of religion, if it is teaching you something else, then that's not the religion.
Sure.
So very important to understand what is the definition of religion. Anything which awakens love for God in your heart is the true religion.
We are what we are socialized to be. Culture, norms, and values shape both us and our opinion. And religion is the biggest stakeholder of all of this, and thus is of utmost importance in sociological study. The term social change refers to the variations in social interactions, processes, and organizations, including the alterations in the structure and function of the society. For a very long time, religion has played an important role in human civilizations. World faiths including Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, and so many more were influential in establishing moral codes, laws, customs, holidays, and all other observances. Over time, their significance in people's life has evolved.
We want the division of India into Hindustan and Pakistan because it will secure freedom for both Hindus and Muslims.
The events like the partition of India and Pakistan serve as a grim reminder of how religion can not only lead to social changes in a person's life but political changes that can change the fate of a society forever. In conversation with a religious head from a gurudwara, we realize that sometimes it's the people that can derive meaning and shape the ideas of a religion. Sikhism is a religion of equality, tolerance, and truth. But what we heard can make us reflect on how sometimes internal strife in religion can come from resentment that has historical origins.
Not a Brahmin, no?
I am a Brahmin.
I did not know.
No, it's okay, sir. I'm a sociology student first.
It's all started with that. If you believe in it. Huh? That is the question. I fight with Brahmins when I was in my automobile shop in Jeshurod. They should come and fight with me. I should explain them what actually it was. Because of you people, it's all happened like this. No, Sikhism is what? It's only a social unity. We believe in oneness. Everyone is one.
Yeah.
We believe in social service. That is why we gather everyone. Don't mind. हिंदू मंदिर में कितने लोग जाते हैं ना, लेकिन कितने लोग पूजा करते हैं religiously? Who does the puja? Nobody. Even a priest there, even after you do puja, he'll ask you. That's openness. I'm just telling you. Similarly, in Muslims, they don't allow ladies to go in. ठीक है ना? In church, of course, they walk in and all that. There's a difference between that church and Protestant and Catholic. सिखिज्म में भी है, सिखिज्म में भी है, कट्टर सिख भी हैं और नॉन रिलीजियस सिख भी हैं.
This answer shows us the scrutiny and subtle distrust that lies within religions, especially in a country like India. It makes us think about the conflict aspect of social change and religion. For many sociologists, religion has been more of a bane than a boon. Much social conflicts and even wars have resulted from religious disputes. The society often sees conservative elements of religion that are rigid and come from extremist undertones. So, the next question that arises is, does religion affect society, or is it the other way around? Well, if an institution has survived for so long, it definitely would have had some role to play in social change, that too in a very positive way. So, our quest for answers continued.
ഇന്ന് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ അനിഷ്ട സംഭവങ്ങൾ നടക്കുന്നത് മതത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലാണ്. കൂട്ടക്കൊലകളാണേലും ഈ പ്രൈഡ് കില്ലിങ്, ഓണർ കില്ലിങ് ആണെങ്കിലും എല്ലാം മതത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലാണ് നടക്കുന്നത്. എന്നാൽ നാം മനസ്സിലാക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരു മതവും അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ അങ്ങനെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. എല്ലാവരും ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ സ്നേഹിക്കാനാണ് പഠിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് മതത്തിൻ്റെ പേരിലുള്ള പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ നടക്കുന്നത് എന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഒന്ന് അന്വേഷിച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നത് മതബോധം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റിലീജിയസ് ഐഡൻറ്റിറ്റി എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ബേസ് ഇഷ്യൂവിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. ഞാൻ ഒരു ഇന്ന മതത്തിൽപ്പെട്ട ആളാണ് എന്നുള്ളതിൻ്റെ ഐഡൻറ്റിറ്റി ആയി മാറുമ്പോൾ, ആ ഒരു ഐഡൻറ്റിറ്റി ഒരു ഡിവൈഡിങ് ഫാക്ടറായി മാറുമ്പോൾ മറ്റൊരു സഹോദരൻ എന്നുള്ളതിലുപരി ഒരു മതത്തിൻ്റെ ടാഗ് ലൈനോടുകൂടെയോ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ജാതിയുടെ ടാഗ് ലൈനോടെയോ കാണുമ്പോഴാണ് മതത്തിൽ വെറുപ്പുണ്ടാകുന്നത്, മതത്തിൽ വിദ്വേഷമുണ്ടാകുന്നത്. ഒരാളുടെ ദൈവിക ഭാവത്തെ നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കി ഒരു നമസ്തേ പറയുമ്പോൾ, നമ്മളുടെ ഉള്ളിൽ ഒരു നമസ്തേ പറഞ്ഞ് നമ്മൾ കുമ്പിടുമ്പോൾ, അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് കൂപ്പുകൈകൾ അർപ്പിക്കുമ്പോൾ മതം തന്നെ ഇതിനുള്ളൊരു പരിഹാര പാത്രമായി തീരും.
Very true. But if religion is the key, then why is it currently declining? Is it still an important factor when it comes to social change, either as a barrier or a promoter?
Talking about certain social changes or reformation which have taken place, you gave a wonderful example of sati system.
Yes.
Many of us don't even have an idea as to why was sati system started.
Very true.
Now, when you read Vedic literatures, you will find that every single practice which was there, it had a purpose, it had an intent behind it.
Very true.
And in order to follow that, it was not that people were pushed. People voluntarily did practice, but it so happened when any practice actually loses, when there is no proper propagation as to why it should be practiced, then it just simply remains as a ritual. And it actually happened in Indian culture that people were forced to practice sati. There are instances where people have ended up representing their faith system wrongly. So if it is done in a more systematic, organized way, then I think people would love to embrace God and would embrace religion in their life, and they would have a lot of peace and harmony in the society. I mean, how does it sound if we three sit together, write certain articles, make certain amendments and IPC sections, and we say, yes, tomorrow onwards, you know what, we don't care for this constitution, this is our constitution. How ridiculous would it look?
And it gets commercialized as well.
Yeah. And I'm sure if we happen to do this, there will be followers.
Yes.
Yeah. For everything, you have got some followers, you have got some haters. But just because this possibility exists, you shouldn't be playing around with the people's faith. It is a duty, if you are a genuine seeker, it is your duty to actually help other spiritual seekers to find the truth in their life, not mislead them, not make them follow your homemade religion.
All these questions, all these answers, and all these faiths show us that social change in religion is like a tide, sometimes for the greater good, sometimes repressive. One thing, though, will stay constant: the existence of this tide. Social change due to religion, its basic principles of brotherhood, love, and worship. It is now upon this generation to chart the path of this tide.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति